Hello, and a very warm welcome to today's live stream. My name is Uzair, and it is 3 o'clock in the afternoon on the 6th of September 2022 in the UK. Every weekday on a Tuesday and on a Friday, I go live and talk about Google Ads, digital marketing, YouTube ads, anything and everything to help you generate more leads or sales with your online marketing and advertising. My channel is solely focused on Google Ads and whatever you can do in it. So, excuse me. If you got any questions to ask, I'll try my best to answer them for you. If you are new here, the format of the sessions is very friendly and informal. I'll cover a certain topic, and then towards the end of the session, I will answer any questions which have been put across to me. So, if whether you're watching on YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, or Twitter, you can send your comments or questions in, and I'll be able to see them in and bring them towards the end of the session. I can see some questions from Chat, Rish, and Sim. So, thank you for those. I'll I'll tend to those later on. So let's hop into the session. And if you haven't subscribed or liked the video, then please do so because we upload similar videos like this on a very regular basis. In fact, we upload two videos a day and two live streams a week. Today, it's a very important topic which I want to cover, and that is about writing ads. A lot of people struggle with it. They don't know how to write ads creatively. They feel that they are not qualified. They haven't got enough experience, know how to write clickable ads which attract the right click. So during this session, I'm going to demystify how to create a really attractive looking ad, which will have all the right information for that person searching for a particular solution. Writing ad is not rocket science. It needs to be kept very simple. And as long as you stick to the basics, you're pretty much good to go. You do not need to hire expensive copywriters um, or freelancers. You can do this pretty much yourself. It won't take you a long time either. And now with Google switching everything over to responsive search ads, you don't need to create lots of variations of the ads either. You just need to put up 15 headlines and four description lines, and then Google is going to mix and match the headlines and the descriptions and test it to get the best CTR and the performance for your ads. So, what is the sole focus of the ad? When I ask this question, most people say, oh, it's conversions. Well, that is true. That's the end goal. The the goal of the ad is to get your brand, your product, your service noticed by somebody searching on Google. That is the first thing. It needs to convert that glance into a stare. And then somebody starts reading that ad and think, oh, wow, this has got all the features and all the things which I'm looking for, and I want to check it out. So the ads job is to increase the click through rate and to attract that click. Now, whether it is relevant or not, we don't know yet. It depends on your targeting and your keywords. So if they are not set up properly, then obviously you're going to attract the wrong click. But if your targeting and the keywords are set up the right way, then you should get the right click. And that's what we want to do, is to increase that click-through rate as much as possible. Increasing the click-through rate and is going to lower your cost because Google is in the business of clicks. If people don't click on your ads, Google is not going to make money, neither are you, because We want people to come to our website, right? Or the landing page. If they don't turn up, we're not going to be able to sell anything, we're not able to sign up, and so on. So it's in the interest of Google as well as ours that we need to get our ads clicking. So Google is going to give you higher or better quality score if you have a high click-through rate. As simple as that. Quality score goes high, your CPC goes down, right? So this is really important that you must consider when writing good ads. So let me share my screen. Okay. So one half, you should be able to see my spreadsheet. All right. So today I'm going to write an ad for a dental practice. Now, if you want me to write your ads, send me your URL of your website or your landing page, and I'll be more than happy to schedule this in one of these other sessions like these. So let me. What's the best way to do this? Okay. All right. I'm going to look at a landing page which is about emergency dentist. So the first thing before we go anywhere near writing the ads, we need to structure how we're going to write the ads. Again, keeping things extremely simple. What most people do is they open up the Google Ads interface or the ad section, go in there and start typing away without thinking, without taking into consideration what needs to be put in, what shouldn't be, excuse me, what shouldn't be there, and so on. So the best way to do this, in my humble opinion, is to create a spreadsheet or a Word document. So the one similar to the one which I'm showing you right now. Now this is just a spreadsheet, so please don't ask me for a copy of this because it's just some headlines over here, and I'm going to start writing the copy in here. Okay, so we got headlines and we've got description. Headlines, as we know, makes up for 30 characters. Description is up to 90 characters, right? And this is why I love using a spreadsheet, because on a Word document, we don't know how much we've written. And then we have to keep copy paste into Google Ads and see whether it's within the character limit or not. So the way to do this is, first of all, you go to one of these columns where I've got over here, and there is a formula, length or LEN. I'm going to do that. And then I will copy this all the way down, copy all of them, and copy it down over here as well. I just want to make sure it is correct, and this is C3. So whatever I type in here is going to give me how many characters I've used. Okay, so before I start writing the ad, what we want to do is the first headline. Now, I'm not saying you should do this as well. This is what we do and I do as a Google Ads advertiser or as an agency. We tend to pin the headline one because that usually has the keyword in it. It's really important because I don't know which one of these 15 headlines Google is going to use. So if I'm searching for emergency dentist London or something like that, I want that headline to show that this ad is about emergency dentist. Going back to our website over here, we've got emergency dentist, and I don't know where they are based, but looking at the phone number, I mean, it could be a dynamic phone number, but this looks like a London one. So we're just going to stick with London for now. So I will write in emergency dentist in London. Now I've got 24 characters. I've got another six left. So I could put something like 24/7 if that's what you do. If you don't offer 24/7 service, then obviously you don't put it in. I'm 29 characters I've used up, and it says exactly what you offer on the ad, right? Just gonna move things around a bit to make a bit more space. Okay. Um, Now you can put in a couple of more keywords so that we have got um, multiple headlines with the keyword in it. But what I don't want to do is stuff this keyword, this all these 15 headlines with keywords in it, because then it just won't make sense. Because if Google uses headline one, two, and three, and everyone says emergency dentist, dental practice, dental clinic, well, I know from the first headline that you are an emergency dentist. I don't want to see that again and again. And now with the algorithm getting more clever and clever, it's highly unlikely that it's going to pick up the same keyword in multiple headlines and use it in the same ad. So what you want to do is to put in here. So a couple of the way we write these is, first of all, you want to write about the pain point. What are they searching for? When we have a problem, we go to Google or YouTube, right? We don't go to Instagram, we don't go to TikTok, we don't go to Facebook. We go to Google and we go to YouTube. How to make a cake, how to play golf, or and things like that. So I'll have some more, couple more over here with the keywords in it. Then you want to write about the benefits, the features of your product service, call to action, and pricing. Call to action is fairly straightforward. So in this case, for the dental practice, we can say call now, book appointment, and things like that. So call now to book your appointment. Now that has gone over the character count. So what I tend to do is, to help me, I tend to make the width of my columns. Why is this not going away? The same as the size of my character count. Okay. Okay. I'm going to make it a bit bigger so you guys can see it properly, especially those who are on your mobile. All right. So now this, I cannot use this headline. Call now to book your appointment. To book appointment, we can get away with that. You can also put in a couple of other things like um, um, book your appointment now. If you don't have any appointment necessary, so you can say no appointment necessary. I've got all these three headlines written very quickly. Pricing, if you want to put the pricing in, you can say um, emergency dentist from, I'm just putting in a number or whatever. So put in the pricing. If you don't know the exact price, what you're going to offer or for your product or service, then you can put in the from, because that is a really good pre-qualification. If somebody can't afford £100, they are highly unlikely to click on the ad. So pricing is a great way to qualify or disqualify your click. If I'm happy with £100, I said, yeah, that's reasonable. I can do that. Okay, so then what I want to do is, I'm going to look at the landing page. That's the key over here. And when I said you don't need to be a copywriter or professional copywriter or somebody like that, all I'm going to do is the work has been done for me already on the landing page. So I'm going to look over here. So they say emergency dentist London. Now, see over here, dental sedation provider, nervous patients welcome, 4 London clinics, 24-hour emergency service, experienced dentists and specialists. I've got 6 headlines over here, right there. Can you guys not see it properly? Okay, I'm gonna squeeze this in. So yeah, there you go. So I've got 6 headlines already here. I don't need to think. Even I just copy and paste these. So award-winning service. Okay, that's a feature. Award-winning dentist. Dental sedation provider. Yeah. See how quick this is. Nervous patients welcome. And I'm keeping an eye on the character count as well. 4 London clinics shows that they are a big company and not just one single company. 4 London clinics or 4 clinics in London. Okay. I've got 4 more headlines done. 24-hour emergency service. I can add that. Now, it doesn't mean that you have more features or benefits. I'm just writing it down so that we know. 24-hour emergency service. Because the only where I had put in was that 24/7 over here. I put in over here 24/7 emergency service instead of emergency dentist. All right. Experienced dentist. Yeah. I can add staff to it as well. Okay. So I've got all of these. This is good. Then you will see over here why choose us, or go and look into the FAQs, what they also offer. No registration required is really good for new patients, so I don't have to worry about it. I put in no registration required. Now you see, I'm making each and every word as capitals, right? The first letter of every word is capitalized. That is as per Google's best practices to writing ads. It makes your ads look a little bit bigger. So when I see an ad with each word as capitals, I know it has been written by somebody who does know a thing or two about Google Ads. But when I see some are capital, some are lowercase, then I know that they don't know as much as they ought to. Okay, dental, same emergency I put in. Now you see things like these. Avoid the technical limbos and jargons, right? In-house CREC technology. Okay, it's fine for the landing page, but for me, who's got a pain in the tooth, I don't care about the technology. I want to get rid of it. So whatever they do, I don't care. So things like all of these, I don't really care. This is really impressive and important. Established since 1973. So you can put in over here 73. That's good. So I've written 13 already. I just need to make 2 more. So I want to try and see if I can include a couple of other uh, headlines with services. So this is really good. We offer these services, right? um, toothache. I have toothache, root canal treatment, wisdom tooth, broken dentures. Okay, so we can something. So that can be written in the description because that will go in really nicely, and I'll go into the description in a bit. All right. Um, Happy smiles, happy people. That's a really good headline. I love that headline. It's very well written. Right. You need to sell the sizzle, not the steak. Um, this is good. Over 200,000 satisfied patients. So that's the social proof we need. And I'm just looking for one more headline, and I'll find it. So I've not been on this website before. It's the first time I'm looking. So this is a good headline: Smile with confidence, world class dentistry. Okay, I like that headline as well, quite a lot. And if you don't find something, then all you do is go to Google and search for something, and then you'll find some. I'm not saying copy it, but you can find some really interesting headlines. 24/7 dentist, private dentist. So here in the UK, we have private and also NHS patients. So if they offer that, then you can put in something like private, and there you go. Oh, exact 30. So I've written 15 headlines in no time, what, 10, 15, 10 minutes, if that. And that's also, I'm trying to show you guys my thought process of writing these headlines. So if I was just writing it on my own, it won't take me more than a few minutes, to be honest with you. Now, description. So we offer root canal, um, same day emergency appointments. And where are they gone? There. Root canal, wisdom tooth. So now we're going to start putting in those keywords what people will be searching for, right? Broken dentures and wisdom tooth. Um, what was that? Wisdom tooth. I've got plenty of character space left. I'm just going to reduce it a bit more so you can see the whole description. Broken dentures and more. Oh, exact 90. I love it when it lands right on that character count. Okay, so I've gotten headline one. Then you can pretty much take things from here. Uh, Proud. This is a good one. But it's what you want to do is to not to just talk about me and you, or about the company that you are the best, you are the biggest, and so on. It needs to be about the customer, right? That's what they care about. So although this is about them, it has got a significant social proof that they are proud winners of British Dental Association Good Practice Award for the past 4 years. So I would definitely put this in. and that also is on 89 characters. So that's good. The other thing which you can also do is now you can mix and match three headlines because those three are made up of 30 characters. Um, so pick out all the good ones. Then call to action. Three headlines done. Um, and then you can just put in, because we don't know which headline is going to be picked up by Google and how many description lines they're going to show. Sometimes one, sometimes two. So done. 15 headlines, four description lines in under 15 minutes. That's how I look at writing ads. You go to the landing page and to Google, research, see what other dentists or their competitors have written or are writing on the ads, and you make your own out of it. One thing which I really missed is this one, over 500 plus reviews. That is really important. So I can change it, one of them. Um, doesn't matter really. There you go. So if you have a dental clinic or you are a dentist and you want your ads to be written, here it is. So you can pretty much copy and paste these headlines and description lines for yourself, because this is how um, we would write ads for a dental practice or clinic. Okay, so I'm going to go to the comments and questions now. If you have any, then please start putting them in. Don't leave it till the very last moment because there is a delay in the transmission and I may not see your comment or question. All right. Okay. Hi, Sam. Hello back to you. Thank you all for, first of all, being here. Namaste. Oh, you are from a dental clinic, so there you go. Perfect, perfect timing, I should say. Dr. Chetan. Shilpa, hello. And I truly appreciate all of you being here and those who are watching this as a recording as well. I love answering questions, otherwise, it would be very boring talking to a computer screen. All right. Shilpa, shopping ads is not getting enough conversions. What should I do? All right. So, obviously, shopping campaigns have now been bundled into Performance Max. So, if you have been running shopping campaigns, then that's why you're not getting any impressions. With shopping, because this is not based on keywords, you need to optimize your feed properly. So, you got to tell Google if you're selling an iPhone or a Samsung or whatever. So optimizing the feed is critical to the success or failure of your campaign. So make sure that you optimize it properly. And if you have got things like G10, MPN, and all these information, put them in the feed because then Google knows exactly what you are selling. Okay, hello, said Digit Idea. All right. I like your videos and I've started learning from your previous videos. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Thank you very much. And hello back to you, Gopi, as well. Um, how to connect Google Analytics to Facebook Ads Manager and Google Ads? The best way to do this is through Google Tag Manager. So you put your Tag Manager tags or code onto your website or landing page. Then you take the Facebook tag and put it in Google Tag Manager and fire that tag on all pages. You can see over here um, or you might not be able to see it, but there is a free Chrome extension called the Facebook Pixel Helper and the Tag Assistant by Google, and that will show you whether the tags are running on the website or not. Obviously, you can also use Tag Manager preview mode to see whether the tag which you've set up has fired or not. But I will set up a new video or a session just on Tag Manager, and we'll go through how to set it up. But that's how we would do it. So keep all your tags: Google Ads, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, um, Pinterest, Twitter in one tag manager. It's very easy to uh, organize them. Okay, so that has been answered. Janender, thank you for your question. Okay, typesetting software. Wow, reminds me of our good old days when we used to do typesetting. So those of you who are the millennials and pre, um, you haven't seen what you haven't heard any what typesetting is. This is how we used to compose the text, and not just a word processing. Unfortunately, yes, you will have that problem. So you need to make either non-branded search term. So if somebody's searching for the keywords typesetting software, I doubt many people. Maybe I don't know. I may be wrong. Still, there might be a niche which people want to learn typesetting. Um, just like the vinyls and the records are back in fashion, typesetting may well be. It may well be the case. So don't go on the brand name or the latex. Go on non-branded terms like typesetting software or latex software. Have multiple 2 or 3 words, and that will minimize. In fact, it will completely reduce the non-relevant latex search queries. That's how I would do it. Okay, how to track conversions of affiliate marketing ads link actions. So you need to be very careful how you run affiliate ads in Google, Facebook. You will get suspended if you use those links in your ads, etc. The best way to do affiliate marketing, in my humble opinion, is you set up a bridge page. So you run your ad. Do you want a coupon code for a software or whatever? Click here. It takes you to that page where you have the coupon code, or you say click here to get the coupon code, and you send them to that page with that offer on that with your affiliate link. But also what you can also do is on that bridge page, offer them something of value, something which they will go, oh wow, I did not know that this thing or this software could do that. I really like what um, I don't know your name. It just comes over here as Facebook user. So I'm just going to call you Facebook. So what Facebook has showed, and I want to give it a try. So you can have the free trial offer or whatever, sign up for $1 a week or something like that. And then on your landing page, you can have your affiliate links. So you can have as many affiliate links on that page as you want. The other option is try to get the name and email so that you can offer them more relevant offers. So you can say to get the dollar a week uh, offer, enter your name and email. Once you get that, send them to that page or send the email with the link in it. That's how I would do it. Okay, Chetresh, I have two ad accounts created with same email ID. If one gets suspended, will it affect the other one? Is it okay to create multiple ad accounts with the same ID? Um, I don't have any need to create multiple accounts, but if you want to create multiple accounts, you can. even if you want to create multiple accounts with different email addresses, Google will catch you. It will know it's the same person, whether it's from the same email or it's from multiple or from different email addresses. Trust me, they have got so many data points on us. We can run, but we can't hide from Google. And this is what will happen if you try to, instead of trying to resolve the issue as to why your account got suspended, and try to open up a new account and try again, you will get suspended again and again and again. So don't do anything naughty. Don't do anything which is against the Google's policies. Um, Stick to what Google says all the time. Don't try to be clever. We are not clever than Google. That, oh, I'm going to try this and they won't find out. They will. Trust me, they will. And they know. So I've been running Google Ads for 12, 13 years now. My account hasn't been ever been suspended. And even most of our clients' account, I can count them on one hand how many of them have got suspended. And that also because of what they did and what they tried to sell and went against the Google's policies. Uh, okay, I'm very well, thank you. And I appreciate your kind words. And the same to you and to all of you as well. Wishing you all the wealth and success as well. Can I run a website having multiple services in different campaigns? Okay. Sure, you can. Yeah, there's no reason why. But if you've got different target CPAs for different campaigns, then create a different conversion action, because some may be a cheaper cost per conversion and the other services might be expensive. So segment them out, separate them out. You can quite easily do this in Google. And okay, in the same account, yes, you can do it. It will get messy with regards to keywords and negative keywords and so on. I would say if it's different services altogether, I would keep it in the same one. Why complicate matters? Because if you got a website and you're selling iPhones, Android, Samsung, Google, you don't want to create new accounts for each product. Washing machines. So if you got an electronic store, let's say you're selling smartphones, fridge, mobiles, refrigerators, washing machines, and so on, just keep them in the same one. But just if your target CPAs or ROAS are completely different, then I would say make separate conversion actions. Okay, hi Osama. I have below average in landing page experience for specific keyword, and I'm interested all standard rules to get above average and no result. Okay, I think what you're trying to explain is that you have a below average um, number in the landing page experience for a specific keyword, and you want it to go above it. So try changing the copy, try changing the page speed. Page speed is critical, absolutely critical. Most people don't pay any attention, they just want to put the keyword on it. No, Google wants fast page speeds. They have always said that. Facebook wants lightning fast and Google wants lightning fast page speed. So you need to optimize the page speed of your website or landing page, and you'll get that above average experience. That is a major factor when Google calculates the landing page experience. Hi, Gopi. How to troubleshoot keyword level bidding strategy through the metrics? I'm not sure what you mean by troubleshoot. What problem have you got? Um, there's only two things which can happen at keyword level, is whether the keyword is performing or not performing, whether the keyword is getting the clicks and not the conversions, whether the keyword is within our target cost per acquisition or the target ROAS. If it's very expensive, pause it or delete it. I would say pause it, don't delete anything, because you always want to go back and look at the data. But that is the strategy, my friend. Keep things simple. It doesn't need to be very complicated. If it is expensive, stop it. If it's profitable, scale it or put more budget towards it. Hi, Alvin. What is your best advice to have my dietary supplements using Google Ads? Any resources I can model, since I'm so worried that I may be banned or suspended? It's my first time to use Google Ads. I'm presently using FB. Now, I don't, without looking at your landing page or knowing exactly what your supplements or what your product is all about, I cannot make a comment. What you want to do is to go to support.google.com and see what is allowed and what isn't. And if you come under the category that it isn't allowed, then don't do it. You your ads won't run, your ads will get disapproved or perhaps suspended as well. The account will get suspended. The other thing which I can say to you is go to Google and search for that keyword. If other competitors or other people are running ads, that means your product too is allowed to run. But it's got to be that same product, right? Or with a different brand name. That doesn't matter. But if somebody was searching for slimming supplements or something like that, diet supplements and so on, if others are running and they're running ads, then it's not a problem. If you don't see any ads, that means it's not allowed. That's the easiest way to do that. The other way I would say is phone Google or get in touch with Google now by the chat or email and ask them, this is my website, will I be allowed to run ads or not? And they will most likely give you the right answer. They're not going to mislead you in any way because it's not in the interest. Cool. I think I've answered everybody's question. Thank you so much for being here. I thoroughly enjoyed answering these questions. So I shall be back on Friday at 3 p.m. UK time. If you got any further questions, then bring them along, and we'll cover something different on Friday. So till then, have a great week and goodbye for now.